welcome back to Living 808. STEM. It is all the rage these days when it comes to schooling. It stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. That's about as close as I've ever gotten to a STEM program. We want to tell you all about an opportunity for your keiki. We welcome in Natalie Ramirez and Jason Sewell. They are from the Dev League Academy. Good morning to you guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
Okay, let me start with you, Jason. Tell me a little bit, what is Junior Dev League, and then why did you start the academy? Tell me what it is, I guess.
Yeah, so Junior Dev League started as kind of a secondary option to our adult software development boot camp of getting people into career paths quickly. So around 2014, we started looking at how we could do more programs kind of, geared at the younger age levels. So we started a spring break Minecraft boot camp and doing programming in Minecraft, a game that the kids love. And we did that at Mid-Pac and went really well. We started doing more after-school programs at Mid-Pac, Aikahi Elementary, Mary Knoll, did a bunch of summer school programs at Punahou. And so we were doing a lot of these programs over and over, but they kept coming to an end. And so, kids were asking,
I was going to say, kids don't like that.
Yeah, they're like, what's next? That was great. Like, we love programming Minecraft. Like, what's next? And we never had an answer to that question, so we started the academy, which is kind of a dojo style, where it's kind of continual learning. Is that it's a membership model. Kids are allowed to come in and really just kind of, we can take them as far as they want to go.
That is awesome. Natalie, tell me a little bit about the current programs that are running at the academy, if you don't mind.
Sure. So we just kicked off our first ever 3D game development course, and it's been a lot of fun. This is the first time that we've gotten involved with 3D and animation gaming. So it's been a big hit with the kids, and we feel that it's very important, especially with the industry growing so much with the 3D objects and visualization of objects in general, not just gaming, but talk about architecture, you talk about aviation, things like that. So all of those kind of industries need a lot of that 3D visualization. So it's been great. Spring break, we have an additional week coming up, so we have a 2-session part for spring break for the kids. And upcoming, we're about to release our summer catalog. Wow. So we're diving really deep into a lot of 3D gaming, 3D modeling, a lot of design modeling as well. So it's going to be really fun. We have a lot of courses coming up that are very flexible. And in conjunction to that, we also have 2 offerings as a monthly membership where students learn web development and operating systems. And we've recently decided to dive into cybersecurity. So lots going on, lots of changes, and we try to keep them, all of our core mission and our values, into that STEM focus.
Jason, tell me about coding. Are there, into all grade levels, are there some of the current challenges in getting widespread adoption of coding? Is it going to be possible in our schools?
I think it's very possible. So really, when you kind of look at, how to get coding into schools, one of the first obstacles that really we have to tackle is that teachers haven't generally been trained in software development or coding.
Okay.
And so so kind of to get them up to speed is really what we believe is the ideal solution. So we've been doing our after school programs and our daytime programs out at Waipahu High School, Hawaii Technology Academy and stuff like that. So we're getting daytime credits in the classes operating, but ultimately we need to train the teachers so that they can really run with it and kind of, they're the experts in the classroom. They're the ones best suited to kind of, really get it ingrained. So so that's kind of our next step, is we're looking at how do we train the teachers and offering some
I tell you what, Waipahu High School does a great job.
They're fantastic.
A really wonderful curriculum out there. Natalie, do you focus only on coding, or are there other aspects to your curriculum?
No, part of our mission is building students up with their soft skills, which we feel is really relevant in the industry today, building teamwork and collaboration. And so we don't just focus on technology, we focus on making them getting comfortable in situations, in group situations, and also being comfortable with asking those hard questions. So we really try to focus more than just technology. We also are starting to integrate a little bit more of the arts, as we feel that that's really engaging for the students, and it's fun.
Real quick, Jason, future for Dev League.
So we have a lot going on this summer. We're going to get into more cybersecurity, video game development, 3D game development. continue to do our web dev tracks, and really just, you know, we're going to change at the pace of technology, and that's not an easy job.
I was gonna
Mentoring
s-
the teacher.
I was going to
Oh,
say,
yes,
it
yes.
must be really cool to see these young people.
Oh, it's fascinating.
The little minds just going crazy.
They get it, and they just run with it. It's
They're
amazing.
so smart, and they're starting to kind of just outpass us.
I was going to say, it makes you feel confident about our future.
Yeah,
We've got these
absolutely.
young people leading us.
Absolutely.
STEM programs are really great. Thank you.
Thank
Junior
you.
Dad League.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
that.
us.
Hey, coming up after